Hello everyone, it's Kate and welcome to my 2026 EGL wardrobe tour. It is January right now, and what better things to do when it's blizzarding out other than to create a wardrobe video. So let's get into it. I did do a wardrobe video tour last year, but I filmed it incorrectly and I don't remember which dresses I actually showed. So we're going to go through all of them. These are only half of my dresses. I have more summer ones stored in another bag that I will be showing as well. So let's get into skirts here. I made this really cute mini skirt. I still need to add another tier to it as it is not quite as long as I would like it to be. But it has fun little hearts on it. Very cute for Valentine's Day and the month of February, which is only in a couple weeks, which I'm very excited for. Next, we have this skirt here. It is a polka dot skirt with little pom-pom trim on the bottom. I made this skirt a few years ago, and I really like it. And I really love wearing it in winter because it reminds me of the snow. I don't want to be reminded of the snow today. We are getting a really terrible blizzard. I think there was like 12 inches of snow out there so far, and it's still coming down. Next, we have this skirt here. It's a nice floral printed skirt. I like to wear this to work a lot since it is more casual. Can kind of get away with it at the office. Next, I have a nice purple skirt in plaid. Very simple, very basic. It is very full. It's a bit longer than what I'd like it to be, but it's kind of nice to wear in winter since it is longer length. So it's a nice purple. Next, we have this cute apple skirt. It is pleated. I also made this one. Most of my pieces I have made. There are a couple ones that I have bought, but for the most part, I really like to sew and make dresses and skirts and any type of fashion, really. So this is also a really cute skirt. And this is an apple themed skirt. It is really simple and basic. I will probably be adding to this one as well, as I'm not exactly happy with how it turned out. I need to add a little bit of length to it, but it's really cute. It has this underskirt here that kind of peeks out. And this isn't really EGL related, but I made a Renaissance dress, and this is the cage to the skirt part that I made. You could probably find on my Instagram if you follow me. Maybe I can try to leave a link in the video. But anyway, that goes to this dress here, which was the Renaissance dress that I made. It has a very nice corset lacing here. The bow kind of come undone. But yes, that is the Renaissance dress that I made. It also has a really cool gold trim at the bottom here, if you can see that. Might as well get that one out of the way. Kind of scared my cat. Whoops. Okay. Next, I have this dress here that I actually got this past year. I don't know how to pronounce this brand. You can kind of see it there. I do know this dress came from Taobao originally. I actually got this on Lace Market and I love it. It has really cute notes on the bottom. And it is an OP. It's long sleeved. I haven't worn this yet, but I'm very excited too. It has some really nice lace at the top here with a button. It has a nice collar to it and a bow. It has another detachable bow here. I don't know why I didn't choose to take that off. Usually I take all the detachable bows off before I store them, but anyway, love this dress. I think it might be a tad bit short, but oh well, what can you do? Alright, this is a dress that I made. It kind of appears to be white in the video, but it's kind of an off-white. It's not fully white. I made this in 2025 for Maundy Thursday, since I celebrate that at my Lutheran church. It has a really nice ruffle tier at the bottom, and it has nice ruffled straps here and some ruffles going down here. I think I maybe have some detachable bows that I made stored somewhere else. But yeah, that's a very pretty print. It has really cute blue florals on it, which is awesome. Most of my wardrobe consists of flowers and fruit motifs and pretty much anything else that I can get my hands on. Okay, this dress here is very in line for today. It is white and it has snowflakes on it. Very, very simple. It has a, if I can get it to appear, has a polka dotted lace trim at the bottom. This is a very simple dress that I made, I believe it was last year, maybe close to being 2025 in December of 24, I don't remember. But anyway, probably be breaking this one out soon. This dress here is a really cute mushroom themed dress that I made. I embroidered this mushroom here at the top, and it has all kinds of different mushrooms through it. I haven't gone through and actually read all of them. They kind of have their names all written beside or underneath the mushrooms. So I really, really like mushroom themed stuff. But this is a really cute dress that I made in the fall of last year, actually. Okay, this dress is a really nice dress. I made this around Valentine's Day, but I don't remember the year that I made this. All I know, it was made in like February of some year. But it has a nice scalloped trim at the top here. It has a nice scallop border here with some red and lace details. This skirt is really, really full, and this dress is like super heavy. It's a very, very durable cotton material, but like it's heavy. So it's very, very nice to wear in winter when it's freezing. This is a dress that I made last year, actually for my birthday, and my birthday is the day before Valentine's Day, so I love Valentine themes. It also has a scalloped edge at the bottom. It's like really hard to hold these up higher. Maybe you can see it there. And it has really cute heart trim at the bottom. And I made this essentially to wear on my birthday. Funny enough, I got to my birthday and got the flu, so I don't think I have really worn this dress that much. But hopefully this year I will. It has two different types of lacings up here. It has this really nice, pretty heart lace, and then this detailed lace trim here. So, very excited to be wearing this very, very soon. Okay, this is another dress that I made this past year, last year now. I found this material actually at a thrift store, and it had a really cool border print on the bottom here. It's kind of like a celestial print almost, but it has like these nice little fans. It kind of reminds me of like a museum in some ways, especially like with all of the sculptures and stuff that they do at museums. But yes, and I included a little bow with a crown charm here. Somebody actually commented on this dress and said that they have the same type of material, I think, from a relative, and I thought that was really, really cool. They were very interested in making a dress or having me make a dress. I'm not there yet in my life to make other people things yet, but that was like really, really cool. This is a dress that I recently finished last year. It is a very, very basic autumn printed JSK. It has some nice ribbon detail here, some lace. The print is really, really cool. It has a lot of floral themes, but in an autumn print and color scheme. We have some golds, some orange and blues. Very, very nice for fall. I didn't get this done in time to wear for fall, so hopefully next year. This is a dress that I also made. It has a very nice rose lace detail here at the bottom. Some nice ribbon and lacing detail going down there. I actually wore this to a concert to see Chapel Roan a few years ago with a friend, and the theme was Pink Pony Club, I think. And so this is plaid, kind of going with the theme there since it was pink. This is the very, very first dress that I made. Try to fan her out a little bit. She's very, very simple, very plain. It was kind of my, one of those first makes that you don't know what you're doing and you're like, I hope this turns out well. And she actually fits and is quite nice. I do really like the fabric, and maybe I will add more things to this dress later on, just not at this current time. But it's always nice because that was my first dress. This isn't really EGL. I think of this more as like an Atomi dress. It isn't very full. The skirt isn't that full, but it's a nice autumn themed dress as well. It actually has blue in it, navy blue, which I think is a really cool detail. Adds a nice autumn vibe to it. My stack of dresses is piling up on my bed as we speak. This dress is another really, really cool dress that I made. I got this olive green fabric from Joann's, R.I.P. And then I got this really nice border of birdhouses and little ivy and some flowers here. And the border was actually a curtain that I found at a thrift store. And I was like, that would make a really, really cool dress. I wanted to do that. So here it is. This dress I did not make. This is from Lady Sloth, which is a Polish brand. I absolutely am so excited that this is in my wardrobe. This is like one of my very, very first dream dresses. It's green. I love the color green. It is one of my favorite colors, and it has really cool honey jars and cookies and just all kinds of different spices. This is her Winter Spices JSK in green. I think they have it in a red bordereau color and a blue color. I got very, very lucky and got the dress that I really wanted in green. I also have the matching pin to this, and I have the waist tie. Unfortunately, it didn't come with the detachable bow, but that's all right. I'm very happy to have this dress anyway. Okay, this is another really, really great dress for a day like today. It is a bunch of snowflakes, and it is very, very basic. It has a ruffle tier at the bottom. Don't know if you all can see that. I have a lot of detachable bows that goes on this dress. That's why it looks very plain and simple right now. But they are stored somewhere in a different location. Thanks to some veteran Lolitas on YouTube. I love watching their videos, And when I got into the fashion, I was obsessed with watching videos, still obsessed with watching videos. But they had said when they stored their dresses with detachable bows that they tend to rust. So I took that piece of advice and I detached most of my detachable bits from the dresses. This is a really nice denim dress that I made. I think this past year I made this. It has a really nice lace detail at the bottom here, with some lace going down and an applique here. I found this applique actually at a thrift store and I sewed it on, and it's so pretty, so detailed and elegant. So I was very, very happy to finally have a denim dress in my wardrobe. I have material to make another denim dress, but I don't have inspiration yet for it. Okay, this print I made this past year, in the spring of last year actually, for a piano recital that I like to go to. I found this applique at Joann's. I made this detachable bow, and this actually comes into like a, almost like a V-neck here, kind of like a heart-shaped neckline there. And I hand-stitched all of the piano pieces on this dress. So if you can see, this is actually a really big piece of lace fabric, cotton lace fabric, and then I cut strips of black material and made piano keys with them. So I really love this dress. It is one of my absolute favorites. I am a pianist and organist at my church, and I've been playing piano since I can remember. So I love musical themed prints. This over here, string hanger. This dress I made a couple years ago. It has a nice piece of lace detail going at the top here. This is actually a two-tiered skirt. So it is like very, very full. It has some detachable pieces that goes on the bodice, but the border print is a bunch of dishes and teapots. Very, very pretty, very elegant. It reminds me of a teapot set that I have that was actually made in Japan shortly after World War II, actually. So that dress is like really cool. It always reminds me of that teapot set. That was my aunt's, actually. Okay, the next dress here I have is a space dress here. I love this dress. This dress is like made out of this really thick material, but it's so pretty. It has all kinds of stars and constellations on it, sun here, and I found some star fabric. Has some moons on it too. And I love this dress. I wore this dress actually to Sci-Fi Valley Con, which is in Altoona, this past year in June or July, I believe. And I really, really love going in this dress to that con because they have a lot of Star Wars themed things at that con, and it's just so much fun. I loved it. I met so many great people. Yeah, hopefully I will go again this year. This dress is another dress that I made. This actually comes into like a low V down at the bottom. I wouldn't necessarily say this is a Lolita dress. But she's very nice. She has some lacing detail here. But yeah, I don't wear her that often. I really, really like my other dresses and the way they fit better. This isn't quite an OP, so I have it. It's quite difficult to co-word sometimes, so that's why I don't wear it that often. This is a nice fall printed dress that I made. It's very casual. Do believe I have some other detachable bows somewhere, but it has a whole bunch of pumpkin themed and maybe like coffees, hot cocoa, lots of pumpkin themed print here. Yes, and just very basic, very casual. I like to make a lot more casual pieces than I do really fancier pieces, just because I can wear them more often to more casual events like church and work. This is one of my favorite prints. I absolutely love apple themed and really any type of fruit themed dresses in general. I think I made this when I was student teaching a couple years ago, and I'm no longer a teacher, but I just love all of the apples. Some of them have like really cool designs on them, like plaid and stripes, florals here. So I think that's a really, really fun and unique print for a dress. I absolutely love them. Running out of room on this side, so I'll put them farther up. This is a dress that I made this past year. This is actually not a cotton dress. In fact, I don't know what kind of material this is. Maybe some kind of like polyester material. I actually found this fabric at a thrift store, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is such a pretty blue and it would make such a nice, elegant dress. It has a ruffle on the bottom that I made out of chiffon fabric. It has a really, really nice full skirt here. There's scallops on the bottom with some added lace details. But yes, this dress is so pretty. I have a necklace actually on here to match the dress. It is also blue. But yes, I really, really love this dress. I have enough fabric to make actually another dress out of it, but I will probably make a skirt because I have this really cute cinema roll t-shirt that's in the same color blue, and I thought that would be really cute to coordinate with. This dress is kind of one of my favorite masterpieces that I've created. I made this for Good Friday last year. I actually hand painted all of the crosses on it. So I am like especially proud of this dress. You can see the crosses here, I think. Yeah, there we go. It has some really, really pretty detailed crosses that I painted. The painting actually took me about 3 days. I had to go in with like a rough draft of painting and then had to do like 2 more coats to the crosses to make it actually stand out. But this dress is like amazing. It has really, really nice cross lace detail here, some corset lacing, some really, really nice corset lacing, more lace on the top, and it is attached with buttons back here. I don't normally attach mine with buttons, but it just adds such a nice detail in the back. But this border print goes all the way around the dress, so I think it was the longest I've ever spent making a dress. Not complaining, but it was a lot of work. This is another really, really nice fall dress. Again, probably not listed as EGL. It's very, very casual, very basic. I also really love wearing this to work. It is very casual. It has sunflowers on it. It's black with white polka dots and sunflowers. So that's really, really nice to co-ord in the fall. And I actually do wear it in the winter some, just because I can. My cat wants to lay on all of my dresses at the moment. It's kind of a battle. Here is another dress that I made. It also has apples on it. My cat has reverted to laying on all my dresses again. This print is like super, super busy and chaotic, and I love it. It is pleated, which is very, very nice. Very casual, very basic. I don't think I even made any bows to this, but I do have extra fabric to make those eventually. This is another dress that I made. It is also really, really great for Valentine's Day. It has a whole bunch of hearts on it. I kind of pleated the top a little bit. I made this several years ago, probably like 4 or 5 years ago by now. So, But yes, she's very basic, very simple. I was very, very excited about that one at the time. This is one of my absolute favorite dresses. As I mentioned, I am a pianist, and it has piano keys at the bottom, and it has music notes all over here. I did make a couple detachable bows for this one too, and the lacing at the bottom has, if I can show it, also has music notes and treble clefs, all that kind of jazz. So it's a very, very nice dress. I love to wear this to Pittsburgh when I go to see the symphony orchestra. So wonderful, wonderful dress. The fabric was actually vintage that I found on Etsy. I don't know if there's any other dresses or fabric that is still left from that. This dress is Ball at Miranda Castle by Lady Sloth. This is another one of my dream dresses I just acquired last year. I was very, very excited. I don't believe that they have this for sale anymore, so I'm super, super happy that I picked it up when I did. It was in the black colorway that I got it, which was my favorite. I love how bold the print is on the bottom with all of the skeletons going to that ball. Such an amazing dress. It came with a detachable waist belt that goes with it. It is a tiered dress, has lots of shirring in the back with attachable buttons. It also has a zipper on the side. Oh, and it does have pockets, which is awesome. The Winter Spices JSK also has pockets, so that's nice. I honestly never use pockets, so I think that's a really cool detail that they added pockets, but not gonna lie, I don't really use them a lot. This is a really, really nice Christmas dress that I made. It has gingerbread men on it and cookies. There's like a Christmas tree cookie, snowflake cookie. I love wearing this around Christmas and the holidays. It has some gingerbread buttons on it. That one's upside down. But yes, very nice. This is another Christmas themed dress. I think the rest of my dresses are mainly Christmas themed since they're stored in the back now. This is kind of more of a candy cane themed dress that I made. It has a two-tiered skirt. The straps are actually made to crisscross in the back, so that's really cool. And it has candy lace on the bottom of each tier here. Very, very nice. That dress is also made out of cotton, and it is very, very heavy and very warm. Okay, we're getting down to the last two Christmas dresses. This is another Christmas dress in green. Has all kinds of Christmas motifs on it. The straps actually tie into a bow, as you can see here. So the straps make it like super adjustable, which is awesome. And yeah, what can I say? Christmas in green. This is a dress that I made very recently this past December. This dress is honestly my favorite Christmas dress by far. I made some nice ribbon detailing up here on the front that goes all the way here. This bow is actually detachable, but the rest of the ribbon is not. It has some really nice lace going down on the front here and some plaid fabric here. And the skirt is actually all kinds of ribbons, which one of my coworkers actually said that she loved this dress out of all of the dresses that I've made because she also really likes bows. It has a very, very nice large bow at the top here. So yes, very, very lovely. It also has back shirring in the back. So that's awesome. It is super comfortable. Okay, I have a few summer pieces here that I didn't put away from last year. I was kind of wanting to leave a few summer dresses out in the fall in case we had really, really warm weather. My thought of wishful thinking. This is a really nice lavender print themed JSK, one of my first summer dresses actually. I do need to alter this as I did lose some weight last year, so I do need to alter this and make this fit better. And I might add some other things to it. My very first couple of makes I made very simplistic, so, which is fine. This JSK is another dress from Lady Sloth. This is actually a halter top JSK, which you tie around your neck. It has a lot of back shearing, a lot. So it is super, super comfy. I actually wore this to a trip to the zoo with one of my friends that was in country at the time. And it was just so much fun. Like, this border print is amazing. I absolutely love this one. I love all the berries. It's in lavender. She also has a JSK that's in like a really deep purple, which I would also love to get. I love everything from this series. So that dress is super, super comfy. Okay, so this one here is a lemon dress that I made. I believe I actually wore this in my last unboxing, my last wardrobe video last year. It's a very, very nice lemon print dress. Very, very comfy. Did some lace here. A very, very nice ruffled here. And some corset lacing going down on the bottom. And the straps have some daisy lace on it as well. So that's one of my favorite dresses. I really do love anything fruit motifs. This is another dress that I made last year. This is one of my absolute favorite makes. I absolutely love strawberries. And I got into embroidery last year, which was super fun, and I decided to embroider the bodice of this dress. This is all embroidery here. I loved to embroider these panels on the side here and a basket of strawberries with a bow, of course, in purple. I absolutely love how this dress turned out. I love that it is in lavender. I used, I think, 3 different types of fabric for this, minus the lacing detail at the bottom. But this embroidery is just so, so amazing. I absolutely love it. I have a strawberry lacing detail on the bottom, which I don't know if I can get it to show. There it is. So, lovely strawberries. It is one of my absolute favorite dresses to wear springtime, summertime, on a winter day when no one is going to stare at me in a summer dress. Okay, so my closet is mostly empty with hangers. I will now move to what I have stored. Just when you thought it was over, there's more. Okay, this dress I made, I believe last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember now. It is a Lily of the Valley print dress. I got this gingham fabric from a thrift store. And then all of these things are going to be wrinkled. They're just coming out of storage. But I got these appliques actually from a store on Etsy. Their store is located in Ukraine. And I got a message from her saying, you know, thank you so much for supporting them and for supporting Ukraine. It's been a very, very difficult time with them regarding the war, and I hope that ends soon. It's It's not fair to them. But I was very, very happy to be able to support a Ukrainian business. Have all the love and respect from me. They also have this Lily of the Valley lace at the bottom as well, which I thought was like so pretty. This is actually an apron skirt, so it's not detachable, which kind of would have been cool, but I'm glad that I have a Lily of the Valley themed dress. That was one of my like longing dresses, I guess. I really wanted a dress like that. And then I decided to make one. Okay, so this next dress is really, really nice for those summer days that are a bit chillier, which we don't have too many of those, but it happens on occasion. It is this white cherry dress. It has a ruffle at the bottom with some ribbon that is also ruffled. This dress, why I say it is good for chillier summer days, is because it actually goes down quite far. It goes down past my knees. So it is a very, very long dress. It's actually very, very heavy. The cotton fabric on it is like super thick and heavy. So it's nice to have a dress for colder summer days. Okay, this next one here is a dress that I finished last year. It is a very simple and casual dress. I don't think I actually wore this one yet or posted about it. It is very, very simple. I'm actually thinking about adding maybe like an applique to it, or maybe do some embroidery work on it. It's really, really pretty. It's just super plain. But I do love this dress. It has some really, really pretty lace detail on the bottom here with bows on it, and it also has that at the front here. It has a 2-tier of lace at the top. So it's very simple, very simplistic. Okay, this one here is actually might be familiar to the strawberry dress I just showed you. This is actually my very, very first salopette that I made. It is using that same strawberry material, but in a salopette, and it has some really, really nice bows on it. I didn't detach the bows for whatever reason. Usually I do that. My bad. And it has some nice lacing detail there. So very, very nice. This is my very, very first salopette too. I don't make a whole lot of salopettes, to be honest. Okay, the next dress is this butterfly printed dress. Goodness, there we go. I actually wore this on a trip to Lancaster a couple years ago with some friends. It has really, really pretty butterflies. It has some really nice gold detailed butterflies here. Has some nice lace at the top of this dress, and also at the bottom of this dress, some heart lace. Very, very pretty, very sweet. This next dress I made a couple years ago. I do really, really love the fabric to this. The straps are actually this lace detail that I found. It's supposed to be lace trim, but it's so wrinkled. But anyway, it's this very, very nice floral dress in pink. Has very, very nice detailing. I love the roses on this. It also has some lace detailing at the top here. Also kind of casual. I didn't do a whole lot with that one. The next dress is actually a dress I purchased last year. This is by Metamorphose. I believe this is their Juicy Basket dress, I believe. And this is so pretty. This was one of my ultimate dream dresses. I haven't worn this yet. It doesn't quite fit me yet, but I'm working on fixing that. It has such pretty fruit themes to it. It has cherries and lemons, and the swans. Metamorphose is very, very famous for their swan details. It's a basket of cherries here. Very, very nice, vibrant printed dress. I was actually kind of disappointed. I thought this dress was going to be in cotton, and I didn't do a whole lot of research on it. I think it's in some kind of polyester fabric material. Just wasn't what I was expecting. But I still do really, really like this dress. It is very, very light, which is going to be awesome for summer. It also has a corset lacing detail, which I did detach. It is in a like darker blue ribbon detail, which is very nice. It contrasts with the actual dress. My cat is going to try to make an appearance. This is a dress that I made in 2023 in the summer. I remember that very well because I was living on campus at the time, working at the campus housing office. Has a nice scalloped detail with a really, really nice lacing print at the bottom. I love this gingham material. It also has some corset lacing here, but yes, one of my absolute favorite pieces to wear in the summer. Some people comment that I look like from The Wizard of Oz. I don't remember the main character. I don't really like that movie, but I absolutely loved Wicked. Wicked for Good and Wicked. They're such good movies. Loved them both. Okay, this is a watermelon dress. It's also very wrinkled. It has a scalloped bottom here as well with some lace. The bodice is fully sheared, so it is like super, super comfortable. One of the most comfortable dresses that I have made, and I love it very, very much. It's amazing for the summertime. This is another dress that I made. I found this material actually on Amazon. It was a tablecloth, and I thought, oh my goodness, this would be such a really pretty dress that has a nice border print. It has flowers on the bottom, which pretty much everyone knows now. I really love flowers and gingham and plaid, anything to do with that. I also added a corset lacing up here with plaid straps. This also comes with a couple detachable bows that I made, but yes, what can I say? So pretty, love it. This is another one of my first makes. If I can get it out here. I need to actually adjust this dress and modify it since it is too big for me to wear it now, but it's really, really pretty in blue. Has some nice floral detailing throughout the dress. It's very simple. I did add some lace to the bottom here, but overall just a very simple and casual dress. Not a lot to say about that one. And I believe this is my final dress to get out. This is another dress that I made last year. It is one of my absolute favorites as well. It's this green dress with a very, very nice pretty border print. It has some nice strawberry lace that I showed earlier in one of my other makes. It has some lace detailing up here, and I actually embroidered this little collar with some corset lacing here. And this border print actually has fruit baskets and fruit bowls on it, all kinds of different fruit motifs there. I was so incredibly excited. I found this bottom print of the dress on Facebook Marketplace, and it was a tablecloth, and I had it in my stash for probably about a year or two, and then I finally came up with the idea of how to make it a border printed dress, which I love it. I love it so much. Not gonna lie. I mean, all of my dresses are my favorite, but this really brings it home. Absolute love this. Has some lace going here and some lace at the bottom of this dress, also that strawberry printed lace. Very, very nice for spring and summer. I very much can't wait for all of the snow to go away and for it to be summer again. Lastly, what I have to show is this dress here. You can't see it very well, but this dress is my most recent make. I finished this dress last week. It is another floral dress. It's in burgundy. I have some detachable bow detailing here. If I can adjust my camera a bit. Has some nice detachable bows here with some pearl detail here, lace going down, a head bow with it. I did make a lot of my head bows to my dresses. It has a very, very nice tiered skirt, which I can't show right now, but you can see on my Instagram later. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my wardrobe video tour. If there's anything you guys would like to know or have questions on, please leave them in the comments and I will try to figure them out based on where the dresses came from, the ones that were bought. So yeah, thank you for watching.